Welcome back to KFAI, or Views from the Ground, Views from the Damn Ground. We have coming up next, we're going to be listening to something new, which is a song by Imade, who we're about to interview. So, they are who's going to be here for the Green Room interview. So here we go.
I didn't live through enough. It's about time I did all the things I've been asking for. And I ain't asking for much. I just can't go back and forth. Cause I know my worth. There's a four-letter word called love. No, it ain't easy. It's gonna take a lot to make it work. Trust and believe me. Don't do me crazy. Cause you got me like, ooh. Show me you know what to do. And if it's true, you don't have to show me.
I'm like, can I talk while I didn't know if it's...
Oh yeah, you good?
Everybody just got quiet, so I'm like...
I was listening.
Something for you.
I haven't heard
It's
this.
on you. Show me what you're gonna do. Show me something new. Cause it's a lot about it trying to pay me.
Yeah.
Trying to rescue and save me. I've been to myself lately. Toxic, got me crazy. So before I let you call me baby, take my heart off safety. I could never let you blame me. Don't you know that there's a four-letter word called love? No, it ain't easy. It's gonna take a lot to make it work. Trust and believe me. Don't do me crazy. 'Cause I ain't never felt like this. Ooh, this feeling's heaven. I ain't never felt so quick and sweet.
I've only done it once before with the best of snacks. That was the only time that interview.
You like this?
Me and somebody else. So two people.
Really? It's amazing. I know your voice is amazing, but the songwriting, wow.
That's what it's supposed to do, yeah.
I'm going straight to you.
Okay,
You're gonna start it up.
all right. Hey y'all, this is Anai here from Snapped Open Mic and Whole Movement, and I'm here with Imade.
Hey, hey, hey.
We're so glad to have you with us tonight. So we just heard your song, Something New,
Yes,
and
that
it's
is my
so
song.
good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I liked his response, the way that he
Yeah.
It's a great song. I
Thank
really
you.
like that
I
song.
appreciate it. Thank
And
you.
I love the lyrics of it too, so yes.
I'm glad you like it. Thank you.
Yeah, the lyrics are good. It's catchy. The
Mhm.
BGBs are very nice.
Thank you.
Vocal performance very good.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yeah. So every once in a while, we love to feature an emerging artist on here who's really showing up and doing their thing at Snapped and using the resources and opportunities that Snapped, Whole Movement, and Fair Play Entertainment offer to indie artists in the Twin Cities. And you definitely fit that. You've been around at Snapped for a while. Have you been there since the beginning?
Not the beginning.
Okay,
I think it
when did
started
you start
in
coming?
January. I started in February.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So almost the beginning. Almost.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's just talk a little bit about coming into your own as an indie artist. I mean, there's a difference when you start making the pivot from just singing to songwriting like that and putting out a work that's your own. Like that song was a part of an EP, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that journey a little bit?
Oh my gosh. So with that song, at the beginning, I had writer's block real bad for at least, I want to say maybe 2-3 years.
Oh wow.
And yeah, it's a long time. And
What
especially
helped
as a singer and as a songwriter, it's frustrating. It was making me real mad. I'll try not to curse, but it was making me real mad.
Yeah.
And I hired a writer.
Okay.
We got together. we wrote that song, or excuse me, we wrote the first verse and the hook while we were in a studio session.
Okay.
And, just kind of bouncing ideas off of each other.
Yeah.
After the session, he took like the rough draft home and sent me a text at 2 a.m. with the whole second verse. So I was like, and it was like maybe like 4 hours later. And so he sent it to me and I'm like, okay, well, now that that's ready, let's go record it.
Yeah.
And then the following week, we recorded that song, or recorded the second verse, and then I wrote the hook.
Okay.
That same night after he texted me the second verse. So for me, it was exciting because once I heard this song, immediately I was out of writer's block.
Sometimes collaboration is what does it.
Yes,
and
yes.
that's why we need spaces where artists can come together and really just bounce off each other and run things by each other, all of that. So, I love that. So for the rest of the songs on the EP, were some of those collaborative too, or did you just end up writing the rest, or how'd that go?
There are my other release off of my EP, which is entitled Your Attention Please, is called Toxic. That one I wrote on my own.
Okay, cool.
I have another song called I Ain't. That one I wrote on my own. And the other two songs, there's another song called Let You Go, and then there's another song called All Right. Those were collaboratives.
Okay, good.
So,
a mix.
Yep. So the guy that helped me write Something New also helped me write those other two.
Yeah.
And another young gentleman in Atlanta. I had to go to Atlanta and finish it.
Cool.
So, but yeah, just like I said, I had writer's block for a few years, and after Something New was written, I wrote Toxic, I wrote I Ain't, and I've been fine ever since. I'm like, oh, okay, well, now that it's flowing, I just got to keep... Yeah,
you just have to keep rolling with it.
Keep
Even
rolling
if
with
it's
it.
not always just for you. Like I had come to a place for a couple years where I wasn't really writing for myself. Like I was writing for so many different artists, and that's how I kept it going. But it just wasn't my season to be able to put that energy into my artistry. But I'm glad that I didn't let it shut off, because like you said, you can get totally blocked off. And so I feel like I was a little blocked off for me, but not as blocked off as I would have been if I wasn't doing anything.
I agree. It's very easy to slip into that too, like writing for other people. Now it's like you're focusing on working on other people's stuff, and then you're not really leaving time to work on your own stuff. And I have to tell people, like, just be patient with me. Like, I will help you, but just remember, I'm still working on my stuff too.
Yes.
So
me in 2025.
Yeah, you got to tell people. Like, I'm not telling you no, but just know, like, I can do both, but just be patient with me, because I'm also got my stuff going on too. So
This is real. Okay, well, I would love to talk to you a little bit to just see about how Snapped has been a resource for you and has helped you in your journey, in your growth as an indie artist.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so getting on stage and singing in front of people has always been like, I can't even explain the level. It's like a deathly fear of mine. I don't know why. I'm still figuring that out. Even though I've been going to Snapped every week for the past year, I still get on stage. I still get nervous. Even at performances, I still get a little shaky, and I'm like, oh my God. Because it's like, what are you nervous about? People know you can sing. You know you can sing. You've got good music. You're a great songwriter. So what's the problem?
So you started in the studio, though. That was your comfort place first.
Yes.
Okay. So opposite for me. So wow. Okay.
Yep. Started in the studio. And then I had to talk to myself and be like, okay, hey, you're going to have to start performing these songs in front of people.
To yourself part. Tell the people.
Yes, absolutely. And so Snapped helped with that because, again, getting my confidence up enough to be able to perform in front of people.
Yeah.
I haven't quite mastered it yet, but I'm still learning how to sing with my eyes open.
Yeah.
Still working on that.
Yes.
And just being able to bring that energy of, how you sing when you're in the shower. Everybody has that level of comfort and confidence when you're in the shower when no one's looking.
Right.
But being able to bring that same presence to the stage, it's like that Snapped has helped me do that significantly.
Yeah, because it's a good amount of people.
Oh, yeah.
So just to let people know, if you don't know what we're talking about, Snapped Open Mic is every Thursday night at 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Green Room in Uptown. It's an open mic with an amazing live band. You can come and you can sing, you can rap, you can play, you can do a poem. We've had comedians come through. It's a lot of different things. But on a low day, like on a negative temp day, we still are at over 100 people. So on a
Absolutely.
good day, we're more around 300. So that's the range of people that you can have as an audience. And that's a huge thing as
Absolutely.
an indie artist, because it can be hard to find stages when you're first starting out, not only with that type of crowd, but with that type of professional band to back you up, that you didn't have to individually hire and pay to be there.
Yeah.
You know, and so then you can get content too, and that helps you to build it up. So if you're a smart indie artist, you can really take advantage of that space in a way that would cost you a lot of money otherwise.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
I mean, Ryan Bynum is the founder of Snapped, and he's got 2 Emmys, incredible MD, incredible keys player. It's those level of musicians.
Yeah, so can you tell us about how you got into music? What got you into it?
Oh, wow. Okay. So I've been singing since I was about, I want to say 5. I did not really start showing people that I could sing until I was about 7. And then I started songwriting at 12 because I figured if I want to be a singer when I grow up, I'm going to have to do more than just sing. So I said, okay, I'm going to be a singer and songwriter.
I love that for you.
So that's how that happened. And it's funny that we were just talking about J-Lo not too long ago. So J-Lo's song, If You Had My Love and I Gave, that song, that was my first song that I wrote to that same format. I don't remember any other words, so please don't ask me to sing it. I think I remember the hook, but I'm not going to sing it today. But yeah, I was 12 when I wrote that. And from there, yeah, I just decided that I would focus on being a better vocalist and, of course, keeping up with my songwriting skills. But that's how it started.
Yes, what keeps you in the R&B world? Because I just listened to something new. And so what really draws you to that genre?
You know what? I really don't know, because growing up, my mom listened to everything. My mom listened to Celine Dion. My mom listened to country music, rock. She listened to everything. So I don't know why R&B does it for me, where it's like, okay, this is where I live. This is what's comfortable for me. I really don't know. And like my son and my niece, all I play is R&B when I'm driving. So they're like, oh my God, another love song, you know. But I don't, honestly, I think because there's not a lot of vocalists as far as like, you know, like really good vocalists and songstresses when it comes to obviously hip hop or even rock for that matter. But I think it's the vocalists that catch my attention, and then the R&B sound of it that just kind of goes along with it. It just makes me feel like, okay, this is where I get what you know how when you're hungry and you're like, I want a slice of pizza. Like that's what R&B is for me. It's that slice of pizza that you just have to have. And so I feel like I can only get that from vocalists. So does that make sense?
That makes perfect
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Because
That
it's
makes-
very vocal focused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very good. So what are some things that you're looking forward to in 2025, or that you have coming up with your music, shows, anything that you want to
Ooh, well, for starters, I am headlining the Soul Bowl event on January 20th, so I will be performing for that. Yay!
Soul Bowl.
Yeah, super dope. Yeah, that's the 89.9 KMOJ. Or I'm
Bowling
sorry, can I say that
tournament.
on KFAI? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, so I'll be the headlining performer on that for that event. Looking forward to 2025. Of course, like I mentioned before, singing with my eyes open. Upgrading and bettering my stage performance, being more engaged with the crowd.
Yeah.
I do have another project coming up. That project will actually be a full-length project. And so, yeah, performing more, being a lot more organized when it comes to working on my own stuff and then working on other projects with other people.
Yeah.
So, because I want to work with other people, but at the same time, I don't want to overbook myself or do too much. So I definitely want to collaborate more, but do it in an organized way.
Sure.
Yeah. So far for 2025, as of today, that's what I got going on.
So tell us a little bit more about your other business as well.
So yes, I am a barbershop owner. I own a barbershop on the east side of St. Paul, A1 Cuts. I've been there for 8 years now. I have been a barber for 15 years. So yeah, it's a 10-chair barbershop. I am looking for barbers and stylists. So anybody that's interested, reach out to me. Let me know.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so as someone that is really trying to put a lot of energy into their music, but also has this business that you want. How do you balance those two things?
Oh, wow. Okay. So during the day, when I'm at the shop, I'm at the shop. I focus on shop things. When I'm at home, that is my space to work on music, be a mom, focus on family stuff. So a lot of the times, and the best way that I can explain it is throughout the day, I have several hats to wear. And so if I'm at work and I'm cutting hair and somebody calls me and says, hey, are you available to perform? And it's like, okay, I have to take off my barber hat and put on my artist hat and focus on artist things. So what I try to do is, hey, I'm in the middle of a haircut right now. Is there a better time that we can connect and talk about it? So that is what mostly keeps me balanced. When I'm at work, I'm at work. After that, you can reach out to me about music before 9 a.m. and after 6 p.m.
Sure. So, okay, who you are with Snap, or how you've shown up at Snapped is a whole thing in itself. And then you've also been a client with Whole Movement as of recent.
I have.
So would love for you to talk about your experience with that, or just what we've been able to offer for you too.
It's been wonderful. It's been scary. And again, because like I said, how people sing when they're in the shower, I'm afraid to show that to other people. So to be with Whole Movement and sing like that, which to even now with the several lessons that I have had, I still haven't sang to like how I sing in the shower.
Sure.
So I have to get past that point of like, stop being a punk. Like, quit being scared and just sing, you know.
Every time is better though.
Yeah,
You grow every
and
time.
the times I've even talked to my cousin and my sister are probably the only two people that have heard me sing.
Sure.
And when it
Okay.
comes, because you know, as singers, we know there's a difference between singing and
Yep.
singing. There's a difference. And so I want to be able to sing. And slowly but surely, I'm opening up and becoming a lot more confident in doing that. But it's getting there. So it's been scary, but it's been good.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate you coming on and sharing your music. I appreciate hearing you every week on Snap Open Mic every Thursday from 8 p.m. to 11:45. And with that, we are going to be out of here.